Hello everyone! If you enjoy this video, please leave a like and comment what type of content you would like to see next time. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking the video, consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon in the video description for some extra steamy content. Enjoy the video!
I remember this story just like yesterday. I was finishing up my last few years of college and preparing to enter the workforce. My major was nursing, so that meant that I was surrounded by women all of the time. I had dated a few girls over the years, but was pretty focused on my academics. I had a tight circle of friends who were all girls. We would study together and party together. My closest friend was named Blair. She was a little taller than me and had blonde hair. She was on the college track team and spent a lot of time in the gym. It was her 23rd birthday, and she was throwing a massive party. She came from a very wealthy family and rented out a mansion to have the party in. I had always had a little crush on her, but had never acted on it. I was pretty average looking for a guy, and was slightly skinny. I had grown out my hair when I was younger, and many people had joked that I looked like a woman. I never thought anything of it, until I got a call from Blair the day before her birthday. Blair said, "Hi, I'm so excited to see you at my party. I was wondering if you could do a big favor for me." I said, "Yeah, of course." She continued, "Well, I'm trying to make the party as fun as possible and was wondering if you'd be down to wear a matching outfit." I paused for a minute. "What's the outfit?" I said. Blair laughed and said, "It's a surprise. Don't worry, it's not anything too crazy. It will be fun. Just please say yes." I decided that it would probably be fun, so I agreed to matching outfits with Blair. I assumed it would be some type of silly costume. Blair seemed happy that I accepted her request and told me to meet her at her apartment a few hours before the party. I agreed. The rest of the day went by quickly. Before I knew it, it was the morning. I put on a plain hoodie and some sweatpants. I got in my car and drove over to Blair's place. She greeted me at the door and asked me to wait in the living room. She left to her bedroom and returned 30 seconds later. 2 red dresses were in her hands. She asked, "So, what do you think?" I shook my head and said, "No way I'm wearing that." She made a sad face and said, "You won't even do it for me? Come on, it will be fun. It's just for the night. No one is going to remember anything." I rolled my eyes and said okay. She jumped up and down in excitement. She said, "Yay! Before we can put on the dresses, there are some other things we need to do first." Blair went up to her room and grabbed a box of wax strips and told me to go apply them all over my body. I decided I might go all the way since I was dressing up. I went to the bathroom and waxed my upper body and legs. It hurt a little bit, but honestly felt freeing. I put back on my clothes and returned to the living room. Next, Blair had me put on a hairnet. I had never put on one before, but my hair was very short, so it wasn't too bad. Blair took my arm and guided me into her bathroom. She sat me down on a stool and began applying makeup to my face. She giggled a bit as she applied different makeups. She asked me to pucker my lips and applied lipstick. The makeup felt nice on my face, and I was beginning to get into it. I started laughing along with her and enjoying myself. She finished with the makeup, and I glanced at myself in the mirror. "Wow, I actually look like a woman," I said aloud. Blair laughed and said, "I knew there was a lady hiding within you." Next, Blair attached a blonde wig to my head. The wig was the same style as her hair, and I started to realize that she wanted us to look identical. The wig felt a bit itchy on the sides, but it wasn't too bad. After Blair finished, she ran to her closet and grabbed a bra and panties. She told me to put them on and also handed me the dress. She left the bathroom and closed the door. I sat there for a few minutes, unsure if I wanted to do this. Suddenly, Blair knocked on the door and told me to hurry up. I took off my clothes and quickly slid on the panties and put on the bra. I then stepped into the dress and pulled it up over me. I told Blair she could come in. The door immediately opened. Blair's mouth dropped, and she yelled, "OMG, you look so hot." She ran over to me and gave me a hug. She was so excited. She continued, "I hope everything fits. You are rocking this outfit." I awkwardly laughed. She checked her watch and said we had to hurry. She told me to go out to the living room and wait for her to get ready. 10 minutes later, she walked out of the bathroom all dressed up. She looked really good. The dress was tight on her and showed off her body. Our dresses were identical, and I felt jealous of how she looked. She ran over to me and snapped a picture of us together. I hope she didn't send it to anyone. Blair left to her closet and returned with 2 pairs of heels. They were 4-inch heels, and Blair helped me put them on. We did a few laps around her apartment before I was able to walk in them. They made me feel really sexy. Blair put on her heels. Blair told me to put all my things in one of her old purses and gave it to me for the day. She grabbed her things and took my hand. We rushed out of the apartment and down the hallway. It suddenly dawned on me that other people would see me dressed like this. I began to get a little nervous. We entered the elevator and went down to the lobby. As we walked across the lobby, I noticed a few people looking at me. Blair noticed too. She gave me a pinch on the arm and said I shouldn't care. I agreed with her. Blair had a new BMW, and I always loved riding in it. We hopped in the car and zipped off to her birthday. By this time, the sun was setting, and Blair said that we were running late. Blair weaved through traffic and blasted pop music on the speakers. When we arrived at the mansion, Blair parked on the side of the house, and we got out of the car. The party had already started, and I could hear the music from the outside. Blair made sure that my hair was fixed and that my dress wasn't ruffled. She held my hand, and we walked in together. Suddenly, the music quieted, and everyone yelled, "Blair!" People came racing towards her and gave her a big hug. All of the attention slowly shifted over to me. One of Blair's friends said, "No way you actually convinced him." Another said, "OMG, he looks so good. You really worked your magic, Blair." Another one said, "How did you get him to wear your underwear, ha ha ha?" I said hi to everyone, and they admired my outfit. Everyone was super accepting and didn't make fun of me. I think they could tell that I was nervous. The party was mostly girls, and the guys that were there I didn't know. I was definitely the center of attention for the party, and everyone admired my outfit. Blair showed me off to almost everyone there. There was a dance floor in the living room, and I took turns dancing with the girls. They encouraged me to dance in a more feminine manner, and it was a lot of fun. Dancing and walking around in a dress was a lot harder than I thought it would be, not to mention the heels. A few of the guys even danced with me for a bit. It was a lot of fun. At the beginning, I asked people not to take pictures of me, but I gave up after a while. I decided that I would just embrace dressing up. The rest of the party went by fast, and it ended around 3 a.m. Blair found me and guided me to her vehicle. She had hired a party managing company to handle cleanup, so she didn't have to worry about it. We got into her car and drove back to her apartment. I was so tired and fell asleep on her couch. I woke up around 11 a.m., still wearing the full outfit. I knocked on Blair's door, and she answered. She had changed into her PJs and laughed that I was still wearing the outfit. She joked, "I didn't know you liked it that much." We danced around her apartment for a bit before I changed. I said that I actually had a lot of fun, and I enjoyed dressing up. Blair smiled and said she was glad I had a good time. She offered her wardrobe whenever I wanted to dress up again. I jokingly said, "Maybe when you turn 24. She told me that she would hold me to it. I drove back to my place and rested for a bit. I checked my phone and saw pictures of me in the red dress all over social media. There were a few mean comments, but overall everyone was super supportive. A few of my friends even reached out and said that they admired my bravery. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.